Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Wednesday, hump day, middle of our trading week, January 20th, 2016. Traders is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, beautiful outside today. Absolutely gorgeous, white sandy beaches, people are out, the waters are flat, blue, really blue. Had a bit of rain in the middle of the night and cleaned everything up. I gotta say, it's absolutely gorgeous today. So he's got some charts to look at. Some interesting price action happened yesterday, and we have a full day of trading ahead and a lot's going on. So let's get moving, and let me introduce myself to you. For those of you who don't know me, my name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, hold on one sec. Sorry about that. I was getting bitten by a mosquito. I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful career out of the great state of Florida as a firefighter paramedic. 9 days later, in 2008, I came to Thailand to celebrate for 3 months. Well, it's 8 years later, and I'm in my 8th year, and I'm still here. And absolutely love living in Asia and trading the markets in Asia because of the time zone. I will get up early in the morning and work till about 11 o'clock at night, and I still get a full night's rest before the next day. The nice thing is, of course, now we have modern technology. You can take your iPad or your iPhone or your Android or whatever, and you can be on the run. And I don't like entering trades on my portables, like my iPad or my iPhone. I want to be in front of my computers because I want to cross-check a lot of things before I enter a trade. But if the trade's already on, I have no problem going out for a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. And of course, I'm not sitting at my desk for 14 hours a day. That's crazy, right? I wouldn't expect anybody to do that. But with modern technology, it allows us to move on. I do trade fundamentals. I don't trade the numbers. I trade the results of the numbers. And I look to enter the trade probably like 45 minutes after the numbers have come out. But however, I am mainly a technician. I love reading charts. Price action, price structure, support, resistance. I do use Ikimoku clouds, and I do use, in my Forex trading, I use harmonics. And that's because I really like Fibonacci numbers, and harmonic patterns are all done through Fibonacci numbers. So I really enjoy using harmonics in my trading. And if you see my live chart, it's basically nothing there. My live charts are pretty naked. I do my analysis on other charts, and then my actual trading charts, which is from the same platform but different workspace, and I take my trades that way. That's just a little bit about myself. Let's get the legal stuff out of the way. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks, be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. So important. Remember, capital preservation is the name of the game, and that's what it's all about. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. Let's see how the markets did yesterday. I was up pretty early today, but I didn't look at the indices. The Dow 30 closed just barely up at 0.17%. The S&P 500 closed barely up at 0.05%. The Nasdaq was down negative 0.28%. And the small cap 2000 was down 1.75%. Let's head on over to the Eurozone, where the DAX closed up 1.50%. The FTSE closed up 1.68%. The CAC 40 closed up 1.97%, with the Eurostock 50 out of Frankfurt up 1.48%. Nice green day in the Eurozone. All right, let's head on over to Asia. Now, please remember that these countries are currently trading, and wow, everybody is in the red. The Nikkei 225 is down negative 1.90%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is down negative 0.67%. They had data today in the Asia session, and they had good data from, I'm not mistaken, just let me take a peek here. Yes, they did, but they had no forecast. It was Westpac consumer sentiment, and it came out at 3.5. I guess that was within expectations, but they had no expectation. The China A50 is negative 0.54%. The Shanghai is negative 0.24%. The Hang Seng is negative 2.53%. And the Kospi out of Seoul is negative 1.20%. So not doing too good on that side of the track there, my friends. Not looking too good. All right, let's take a look. We have a full day of data ahead. Excuse me. So just keep an eye on that. We have these are high impact data that I'm going to read off to you. There's a lot of it today. In the London session, we have Great British Pound Average Earnings Index, Climate Count Change. Then coming into an hour before the New York Stock Exchange opens, we have manufacturing sales out of the CAD. We have wholesale sales out of the CAD. Out of the U.S., we have building permits. Out of the U.S., we have CPI month on month. That's a big one. Then we have core CPI month on month. That's another big one. Out of the CAD, we have BOC Monetary Policy Report, BOC Rate Statement, and Overnight Rate. All high impact data. So there's plenty of data today to keep the markets on their toes, for sure. Commentary, as I looked at the charts, I did a lot of analysis today on these charts, and I don't think it's hard trading, but it's definitely challenging trading, and you're really going to have to stick with your trading plan. Not my trade plan, your trade plan. You know, I put up trade plans for you guys and girls, you know, just to help you out, but you should be doing your own trade plan and just really get your trade planning down, right? Because what if I'm not here again, right? I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, but anything can happen. But yeah, get your trade planning down. So hopefully your trade plan matches my trade plan, and that would even be better. But I think we have a good day of trading ahead. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get started. Here's the euro. The euro had a pop up, and now it's down. Now it's really ugly. This is really an ugly chart, I have to be honest with you. You know, I would sell this now. I mean, I would really sell this. If I had a bearish engulfing candle right now, I would sell this at 1.0923. My stop would be right at this resistance level. I would give this like a 12 pip stop, folks. It's either work or it's not going to work, because we have a battle down here. We're coming into, this is a support line, then we have the 200 EMA, and then we have the daily pivot point where we hope to get out and make some profit here. But there's a lot of Forex junk here. There's a lot of stuff left in the chart that we have to get through to get to our take profit area. So I'd probably go in to only 1/4 of my normal position, but if there was a signal to go short, I would take it, and I would take it very small. Like I said, probably 1/3, maybe even less than that of my position, because this looks really ugly, and I don't know what it's going to do. So it's an easy trade, but to get to our take profit area is going to be difficult. We have a lot of competition out there. a lot of traders probably have orders in at that take profit at that daily pivot point at 1.0868. Then you have the S1 at 0.855. So, you know, a lot can go on there. All right, let's take a look at the pound. We just want to sell the pound. Pound sold off beautifully yesterday. It is currently bumped up here earlier. It looks like the end of New York. And then in Asia, came back down. So now it's come back up. It's sitting at the 23.6. I don't want to sell this from here, folks. We're selling right into support. I want it to pull back up to the 38.2 at 42.09. We'll sell it from there. We'll get out at support at 1.4132. That'd be a wonderful, wonderful trade. The other way you can do this is just throw a trend line on here. You can get a two-touch trend line here and see if you can get a trend line break. A trend line break with a retest, and then, you know, let it continue down. So you have a couple of ways to trade the pound. I don't know why my pivots didn't work today. I don't know. I think it was me, not the computer. I think that was operator error. Take a look at the Aussie. The Aussie, you know, continuing, had an update for a couple of days. Now it's back down. It's spiked the daily pivot. You know, I want to sell this. One big reason is this is a wide open space here. This is what I talk about when I talk about wide open spaces. Look at this. If we can get a sell trade here at 0.6891, wide open. There's no price action left of the chart. We can sell this right on down, take this down to where we want it. And that's exactly what we're looking for. All right. We want to take profit at our support line at 0.6841. Right? We want to take our profit at 0.6841. And this is a nice trade. This is really, really a nice trade if this will work for us. Remember, it's all about the dollar. This is not about the Aussie. This is about the dollar. So we need the dollar to show itself today and give us a nice trade here. We're ready to go. I just need a bearish engulfing candle and let's go. You know, I get a closing red candle under that daily pivot. I'm in. Where's my stop going to go? Right above the 200. I'm not going to give it a lot of room. It's either works or it's not going to work. If it doesn't work, it'll pop me out and I'll re-enter it. If it's going to continue to go higher, it's just going to go to the next resistance level and I'll sell it from there. So that's what I'm looking at on the Aussie. Let's look at the Euro Aussie. This is a bearish pair, but it's in a horrible spot. It really is in a horrible spot. It's got to either go up to the R1, that's right next to that FXCL logo, and I would sell it from there, or it's got to get below this 200, retest the 200, and then we can get it at 1.5728. We'll get it at 1.5609. So still, that's an 80 pip trade. You know, if we can get this to do its thing, but we need it to come down, and there's just too much Forex junk where it's at, and I do not want to trade into this daily pivot. There's too much price action left of the chart that we would have to fight to get through it, and then you have the 200 right under that. So we don't want to sell this here. It either moves up to the R1 pivot, or we just wait for it to get below the 200 and give us a retest, and we'll take it from there. But I am looking to take this to the short side today, the Euro Aussie. It's probably going to happen sometime in London. Here's a Euro Yen. This is an absolutely ugly, ugly chart. Folks, this is not a trading alert. These are not trade alerts anyhow, but this is not a trade alert. This is in a range. There's nothing to do here. This needs to come up to the daily R1 or that resistance line there at 128.53, and we'll get out at 128.00. It's a nice 50 pip trade. The only thing is we're going to get up bounce at that daily pivot point. I put a marking there to show you that this is going to bounce there. Yen bullish. I want to buy the yen. I do not want to buy the euro, so I want to sell this pair, but I'm not selling it here. There is just too much in the way and too much junk in the way to be selling this here. So we don't want to sell it here. Let's wait till it pulls back. So we'll wait for this aggressive pullback, and we'll take it to the downside. New Zealand dollar had data come out today. Wasn't good, as you can see. This is just falling off the cliff. I don't know where this is going to go or what it's going to do. So I took the resistance line at 0.6413. If we get a pullback and we get up there, we can sell it from there. I put some stars next to the daily pivot and the 200 exponential moving average. If they get to those levels, you know what? I'll sell from those. That's fine. I don't care. Even if it gets up to R1, I'll sell from there. But we need some kind of a pullback. And I'm hoping at 64.13 we can get in this and we can just take this all the way back down again. And that would be a nice trade. But I don't have a take profit in here because I have no idea where this is going. This is an active candle, and I don't have 2 to the right and 2 to the left, so I couldn't even fib this. And, you know, this is just making its move. And until it gives us some sort of either sideways price action in a direction, we're not going to do anything. You know, only direction I want to see is bearishness. I want to sell this. I want to buy the dollar. Okay? All right, traders, that wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Hope you got something out of that. Wow, we're early today. Making up for all those days I went over 2 and 3 minutes. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilda, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me today on Wednesday, January 20th, 2016, Hump Day, middle of our trading week. Quite a busy day today, full day today. Lots of work, lots of fun, and hopefully a lot of profits. Traders, have a great trading day. Always remember to trade smart and not hard. I'll see you in about 24 hours. Take care, traders. Bye-bye.